and relax. Lovely to be with you. My name is Scott, taking you through your Saturday morning for the next hour with lovely Sarah, who's going to be here with us in the studio. Actually, there we are. How are you doing?
Hey!
Caught you unawares there.
Yeah. I've got no screen. Scott's over there.
You've got no screen, so it's just a little bit weird.
Yes.
It's nice to have you in the studio, though.
It's nice to be
here.
back. Yeah.
Good.
It's been 3 months.
3 months?
Yes. Yeah. All videos.
Back in now. Is it all right? Is it funny arrows to follow and things like that, isn't there now?
Yeah, and I get my own room though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like we were called to her suite, basically, to have conversations. I was talking to Sarah a little bit time. It was about Sarah, the company, and about what we can expect from this hour. But just to give you up to date, just in case you are just tuning in with us for the first time this weekend, if you are, where have you been? We've been live since 7. How dare you? Anyway, it's lovely to have your company if you are just tuning in, but we have got a family favourites weekend going on all the way through the weekend as well, where we are celebrating all the fantastic businesses, family-run business, smaller businesses that are working in partnership with us here at Hochanda and make the Hochanda show and the Hochanda family everything that it is, because without them, we simply wouldn't be here. So every hour to celebrate that, we are doing a prize draw. All you have to do is to win this stamp set that you can see here right in front of you. To win that, all you have to do is to make a purchase of something in this hour before 11:45, and then just after that, everyone that's checked out of their basket and has made a purchase, we will do a random draw, and whoever's name comes out of the hat, we'll put it on the bottom of the screen, and I'll shout it out and congratulate you with wild applause and whoops and cheers, and that is yours. It's as simple as that. So good luck already, and I'm sure you're going to be spoilt for choice for everything you're going to see, all the wonderful stamps that you can have a look at. So, without any further ado, let's have a quick chat to Sarah, because you may be watching for the first time and you've not had a chance to meet Sarah. My first time actually working on screen with Sarah as well to go through, but an interesting time to find out a little bit about yourself and the business, because it's you and your sister that together, isn't it?
It is, yes. Yeah, I thought, do I look this way?
You chat to the lovely ladies and gents.
It's myself and my sister Vicky. Stamp Addicts is going to be 28 years old this September.
Ooh.
So we will be having a birthday show. So make sure you come back for that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Rubber stamps. We were importing them from America for many of those years, and we still do. We have our good friends JudiKins, where we get the diamond glaze, the eclipse tape, lots of the great accessories that we have. And then about 8 years ago, we started manufacturing our own rubber stamps, our own designs, so we have freedom to make anything we want. And today is the launch of our first ever clear stamp set.
Oh, exciting times. And so the move into that, is it just about variation? Is different options the decision?
We've been talking about trying some clear stamps for quite a while, because we love rubber and there are many reasons we use rubber, and there are many things that we will only do with rubber stamps that we wouldn't do with clear stamps. But recently I discovered I'm allergic to raw rubber.
That's not helpful.
No, it's not. But, so I just don't touch the raw rubber.
Right, that's good.
I'm fine once I've cooked it.
Yeah.
So I can cut and I can trim and I can use them.
Right.
Just when it comes in its raw state, I can't touch that. So that kind of pushed us into doing the clear ones. So much earlier than we were planning to, so we'll see how it goes.
And the lovely process about that is because you really have control of the whole process, everything at all that you're looking at, and you have complete control of that, which gives you the power to do everything you want and keep prices where you want.
Yeah, that's right. We can decide exactly the designs, when we want to release them, how many we want to release, how many we want to make at any one time. And if we get low on stock, we just go back into the warehouse and make some more.
Right.
So complete control.
And that's fantastic, and it's great. I have to say, I love the stamps that you brought with us today, and we have got demonstrations from Sarah, also from your sister as well. We got on VTE, because we couldn't obviously have everyone in the building. So we've got some that we're going to show that are on video that they pre-recorded, and we've also got some live demonstrations here in the studio. So I think without any further ado, and thank you for the background as well, and it's lovely, it's fascinating, and longevity on your side and everything you see here as well. So you do know that the team know exactly what they're doing, and have got some control over everything that you're going to be getting. You're going to see some fantastic prices as well, which is really important. So let's go through. I'll do the glamorous assistant bit, and I can demonstrate and show. But we can also give it, because we've got lots of lovely examples of how you can use these stamps and go through. Let's start off with, we've got the sweet pea to begin with, and is something is wildlife and the countryside, is that a big influence in you or your sisters?
Well, the first 4 the flowers and
yes.
the Paisley background, they're all from JudiKins, which is our American friends. We've been selling their stamps for 25 years, I think, and they've finally given us the license to manufacture cling-mounted versions of their wood-mounted stamps.
Right.
So this is the first time that we've released these cling-mounted.
They
Well,
are
anywhere in the world.
Wow. Okay, so we've got a first here as well for the weekend.
Yeah.
A nice exclusive. We're liking that. A nice first.
But you can't go wrong with flowers.
No, you can't. You really can't. They are timeless, and I think. I don't know how you feel about this, but during lockdown, a lot of people have been talking about doing a lot more walking and being outside in the countryside, and I think that people are appreciating a lot of the wildflowers, for example, that sometimes we've not had a chance to see before, and the sweet pea is absolutely beautiful. These are gorgeous stamps. They really are. They are stunning if you see how this works. And I know a lot of these have got lots of names on. We've got two Debbies in the design team that are doing lots of work. So if I just say it's done by Debbie, these two haven't actually got names on.
Well, that one was done by Irene.
Irene. See, that threw me straight away, didn't it? But the lovely thing about these stamps is they've got a lot of lovely openness for colouring in and for all of those work that we want to do.
Yeah, they're very kind of classic designs, but you could just give them a modern twist.
Yes. They are beautiful. 058 998 £9.99 only for those one. If you want to take advantage, we've got a lot to get through. We've got lovely demonstrations. So I will come back and show more examples about how these can be seen as well. But we'll move on from the first one we've got from the sweet pea. And we've got the fuchsia, I think we've got here as well. Here we go. Here's your fuchsia. The Fuchsia Botanical, the cling-mounted rubber stamp for you. Talk to us a little bit again regarding, I know that these, like you say, these set as a 4, but where do you see these being used in people's crafting going forward?
Oh, well, because flowers are for any occasion, so it's just a thinking of you or a birthday, and you can layer them, you can decoupage them, you could use them in your scrapbooking, hanging like the fuchsia would hang beautifully over your photos, just with those little details that will creep in at the edges, in your mixed media. They're just so versatile.
These are beautiful flowers as well, actually, aren't they? They really are gorgeous to go through. And whether you want to use just singular parts of this as well, or using the entirety of the whole of the stamp. But the actual flower is really lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, and artistic licence on colour as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Look at those on there.
So just a trellis die in the background changes it completely. Yeah. And that's got diamond glaze on it. That's shiny.
I see. Yes, yeah, we're catching the light with that. Again, brilliant price, under £10, 025854 if you'd like to go for the fuchsia. You may already be thinking, to be honest, I'm sold on the first 2. You had me at hello, I think is a certain quote. But these, again, you might want to go for all 4 if you can do. This is the Oriental Lily. And we'll say when you look at these, the ones that you have selected that are brought to the show as well, the flowers are all really individual, aren't they? They've got really big petals, really big looks, unusual looks.
Yes, they're very good for layering, but very kind of distinctive in what they are as well.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They really do, mate. And again, like you say, they're great. The simplicity of this one, this is done by Debbie. That's Debbie. Debbie, yeah, well done. But again, even with a lovely simple background, because the feature that you're finding on the stamp itself that you've got there, it really commands all of the space. And so whether it's on a much busier design or even the simplicity of it, the stamp does all the work for you, doesn't it? Look at that. Yeah, so that's just some gold embossing on vellum, so the touch of colour from behind. That is very simple. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I want to show, do you know what, they're also fantastic to see. I need to try and show those as many as I possibly can. But they work so nicely. You're going to really enjoy working with these. 193554. Again, you got the theme, £9.99 only, which is fantastic, and that's the Oriental Lily. They're all absolutely beautiful. I do love. We got our little. Where's our little? Yes, our little piggy. I love this. Family is precious. If there's a cute scale on 1 to 10, we've just hit 11. Look at these are fantastic. Yeah, now this is by our American friend, Sherry West, who does some fabulous
animals and little girls and cute drawings.
Cute, really
Yeah,
cute. But these were great for, I mean, most occasions. If you got a sort of a fun element to these, they could be a best wishes. It's family. We talk about obviously with the sentiment behind that, with the family's precious. But to be honest, there are pigs. I get this. There are pigs, but they don't all make the front of a card or craft work.
That's it. This is a little family of cute, adorable pigs. And I will say the words are on the rubber with the image, but you can cut them off with just a big pair of scissors and then use them separately.
So here, like for example, you've got none of the sentiment in there at all, but you still have them in there, which I think these are just adorable. I mean, I was thinking, you know, for newlyborns, you know, to have a little welcome to the family, especially if you've got a few little piglets in the household already.
That's it. Yeah, lots of little piglets, especially after lockdown.
Yes, I'm sure that boom will be coming, and all the children educated by alcoholics if it's like our house. You know how it is locked down, but these absolutely beautiful. 423453. £10.99 only. I'm sure this little piggy's gone to market, and I'm sure we'll be selling out very quickly. 423453 to take advantage of those.
Can I just say, with the pigs, if you buy the pigs, if you put it in your basket, then you come up with the perfect partners.
Right. Yes.
There is a small individual pig, Petunia, that is part of the family.
Oh,
so you might want to add that in too.
Check that one out. Check that one out on the web. We'll have a little look at making sure that one's in there for you. But really good. Thank you. It's a really good pointer for that one to go with it. They need to be together. Not that the family's not big enough, but they need to be together. So
extended family.
Extended family. Yeah,
someone in your bubble.
It's on the website for you. If you want to have a little look, you can. You could just basically you could do that as an add-on and have a little look, and you see third option down if you want to go for Petunia Pig. The cling-mounted rubber stamp is on there. So it's all there on hachanda.com. Right then. So now we're on to this. These are beautiful. This is the Paisley stamps that we're looking at for your gorgeous backgrounds, and again you can see how lovely it is just as it's stamped itself. Just going to show you the actual stamp that you're going to work with, but this is in fact this has been used on quite a few backgrounds on some of the other cards. I may not pointed it out earlier on some of the other ones, but I will do when I go back down the line later on for everybody. But this is a lovely background, the Paisley, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This is again a JudiKins one, and it's one of those kind of reverse images. So you're getting the solid elements, not the detail elements, as it were, which is why it's great. The one in your hand is all different oxide inks.
That is beautiful.
So you've got a mix of kind of pastel colours. And then you just need some wavy words to finish the card. Yes. Very simple.
And those were the colours. That is fantastic. Just show that one again in contrast with the simplicity, even without the colour. But it's still, you look at that and you're still mesmerised by the pattern that it creates.
If you go back to the first card you're holding, the words are not stuck down. It's a secret.
Ooh.
We thought family favourites.
Oh, hello. Oh, look.
So you could just sneak in a photo of, send it to your family.
I'm loving that. That is great. Yes, I thought it was stuck down to start with, actually. £14.99 only. It's a beautiful background, whether you're using the elements again or the whole of it. 493902 if you'd like to go for the Paisley. That is beautiful. Now, last but not least, we have for you here with the clear stamp set, which we've just been talking about. And these are our wonderful wavy words that will give us 16 stamps. You've basically covered all aspects here, haven't you?
I tried.
Yeah, you know. Well, you sit there thinking, is there anything I've missed?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
But we've got your birthday, happy birthday, thinking of you. We've got sending you love, best wishes, stay safe, very apt of the time as well, of course, we're talking about. We've got the happy Christmas on there. And again, stamping out really, really nicely. And you've got that lovely soft wave, so nothing too harsh or hard on there, but a nice softness about all of those with the fonts. And again, used really, really nicely. You can see here that's been added on. So there's little banners, for example.
The card in your hand.
Yes.
That has the 2 stamps that are the prize.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Now, yes, right, okay. So,
you can see
if
the
you think
detail.
about one, I do. There's some lovely detail in that, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think that's done on parchment as well.
That is beautiful. I tell you what, if you can find that one and want to win this one, all you got to do is make a purchase in this hour and your name goes into the draw for that to get that one. $14.99, again, we're looking at for the beautiful different fonts that are on here as well. We've got your Good Luck, another one there. Again, nice and simple, but they're beautiful, nice and clear, and just will add to that message on whatever it is that you're doing itself there.
And that's the same lace heart as well. That one. That's the same heart as the other card. Love heart,
yeah. We'll show you actually the picture, because this is what it is up for grabs in this hour. You can see there, you've got that beautiful background, and of course you've actually got the love heart on there that's in there. So your chance to win that is just by making a purchase in this hour, part of the family favourites hour giveaway, and around about 10 to we'll announce our winner for that. $14.99, 865 518 is your item code for those, and that will give you 16 stamps in total for you. Right, okay, I think it's worth, we're going to have a look at the demonstration. So we're going to be handing over to your sister for the first demonstration, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
So we're going to give Sarah just a few minutes so you can watch your sister. Sit back and watch your sister do the work. So have a little look at this, and then don't forget, get them into your basket, anything you're looking at already, and get them checked out so that you can be entered into the prize draw. But without any further ado, let's hand straight over to our first VT, and here's lovely Debbie.
For this card, I am using the JudiKins Oriental Lily and the Paisley Background with our lovely new Wavy Words. I think I'm using them on everything. Okay, so I've got my lily and some plain white card in my stamping press, and I'm just going to ink up with a nice black ink. I'm using pigment pens to colour, so just an archival or hybrid ink pad is perfect for this. Ready to go? Oh, I'm going to go again, just make sure I haven't missed any bits. Totally converted to these folders now.
Me too.
There we go. That's a lovely good impression there. Nice black lines. So I'm going to give that a dry. My hybrid does say to dry it, and it's just something I naturally do now, is make sure the ink's dry and set. So just give it a good blast with your gun, or you can just pop it out in the sun at the moment.
Oh, might bleach it.
Oh, you might actually on it. There we go, that should be nice and dry. So we come to the colouring. So, as I said, these are just pigment pens. So I'm going with a pink and white lily look here. So I want the edges of the petals to be quite white. And I'm going to colour the middles. They come in so many lovely colours, lilies. So I'm just lightly colouring the centre with my pale pink, leaving the edges white. When I was looking at all the different coloured ones, this is the one that I liked.
So if I ever have them in the house in a bouquet, I always cut the stamen off so as they don't make a mess.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. They are.
But
yeah.
it is pretty.
They are. Yeah, I did have some orange ones in my garden at one point. Not quite sure what happened to them. Probably dog chewed them up or something.
So you're just layering up the colours now then?
Yeah, just
colour.
brightening the pink in the middle just a little bit, leaving the edges white. Then I've got a slightly darker pink, just to accentuate those little spots. I know they're normally black on the lilies, but I just wanted to add a bit more bright colour. They don't have to look the colours that the flowers really are, do they?
Artistic licence?
Exactly. You know I do like to use that. So, I think that's looking really pretty, that one. And then kind of orangey gold colour, like you said, for the little stamen bits in the middle. There we go. And then we can also glaze those with our diamond glaze to really make them pop. So we need to do all of those flowers.
I bought you a new green pen if you wanted it.
Oh, my green ran out, didn't it? That's it, lovely. So I'm just going to give those a quick colour. I am cutting it out, if you're wondering why I'm going over the edges.
Oh, I thought you were just being messy.
No, it just makes it easier then if I don't trim too close.
You don't get any white bits.
Don't get the white bits.
Nobody wants white bits.
No. There we go. You can always shade in some more colour if you want. There's little stems up there as well. Don't miss the extra ones. I think that's it. So I've actually got 2 of these that I've stamped and coloured. And I've just hooked them together there. You can see those, the 2 of them just hooked together once they're all coloured and cut out. So then we need a background.
Paisley.
Yep, Paisley. So I've got my crease card and my clips tape. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to tear some of it. It's all reusable, so don't worry if you're using big pieces. You can use it all again for different bits.
Well, yeah, you can then stamp on those afterwards and create different masks.
Yeah,
You?
definitely. So I want a panel. I don't want it a true square, a little bit skewiffy shape. That's a nice shape there. Like that one. And one last piece. There we go. Okay. So I've got my Picked Raspberry Distress Pad. Just going to pop some of that on my heat sheet. Because my sister tells me off if I go direct to the pad
Well, it
with my
ruins the ink pad.
Yes, I know. So
It's fine if you were doing it at home with your own ink pad, but you have to share these ones
I know.
with me and all the ladies that come to classes.
So yes, I'm doing as I'm told, prolonging the life of the pad.
She does listen sometimes.
Sometimes I try, yes. Not one for following the rules though, am I? So I'm not being too careful because I'm going to go over with the stamp. So that I'm not too worried if there's a few, oops, butterfingers there. So it doesn't need to be a perfect solid colour, this one. Let's just get rid of some, oh, there, some bad edges on there. There we go. And that'll do. Now I need to try and, it's stuck down there. Got it. And that's going to go in my folder. Just move the magnets. So you don't really need the magnets because it's still going to stick down with my Eclipse tape, but depending what you're using, you might need the magnets. And then we've got the lovely Paisley background. So that's going to go right in the middle there. Let's fold it over and pick that up. Got that. So now I'm using my ink pad.
The same one, same colour.
Same colour, yep.
Pink on pink.
Yep.
So this is a nice reverse kind of image, isn't it? So you get the solid
Yeah. Get that.
relief, I think they call it, don't they?
I think so, yeah. Oh, I missed a little bit there. Let's see. I think I stamped everything twice in this now, you know, in case
Just
I've
in
missed
case.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So belts and braces there. If you stand up and just lean on this, I'll find the easiest way with these big stamps.
Yeah, because there's so much detail.
There
Especially
we
when
go.
it's solid.
I think I've got all of that this time. So here we go. The reveal. See, they're still usable. We could have little designs on there or other backgrounds. So we will keep those for another project. So there we go. I've got a nice fun shape in the middle with the paisley pattern. And what I'm going to do is put some extra ink on the table and my little spritzer, and give it a good spritz and pick it up with the water brush and flick.
Just
add
be
some
careful
nice-
you don't have any finished samples nearby. or anything that you're working on.
What are you saying, Sarah? Yes, I might have made a mess. I know. It's fun. There we go. Think that's enough. Right, I've got to wipe this down before I get it smudged everywhere. There we go. Just dry it off quickly so we can actually mount this all together. Quite wet those blobs. There we go. I think that's it. So here we go, ready to pop it all together. So I've got some little foam pads on the back.
Just a few.
Just a few, yeah.
We could use silicone glue, but it's a bit smelly.
Could do, yeah. Or just big pads, but I couldn't find any at the time earlier when I put this together. Ooh, stuck to me.
So what I'm thinking is when you've stuck this together, if you add some diamond glaze, and then when we go back to the studio, they can show the finished sample with the dry diamond glaze on.
Yes, definitely. So obviously my new wavy word in the wavy banner. Again, the matching pink. So, oh, let's see, I found the foam big pads for that. That was easier.
So what does this say? Thinking of you.
Thinking of you.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go. Oops.
Oh, beautiful. Apologies, by the way, if Vicky is watching herself doing the demonstration, I called you Debbie. I do apologise, Vicky. There's that many Debbies going around my head right now. It's very easy to get confused. Isn't that right, Sarah?
To confuse you.
It doesn't take much to confuse me, to be honest, Sarah.
I'm learning.
Thank you to Vicky for that first of her demonstrations. Sarah's going to be doing another one in a second. I just want to give you a quick update. You saw that Vicky was using the lily there, the Oriental Lily. It's $9.99, 193,554, proving very, very popular indeed. Maybe it's a lovely big plumage on that. It is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp to work with, which is stunning. To give you an update, as actually just some stock update on some others as well, we've got for you the Sweet Pea, don't forget. We are now a quarter of the stock now already allocated. It's only $9.99. It is a beautiful flower, and as you can see here, that is stunning. That is 058998. If you'd like to go for that, a quarter of the stock that already have gone. We've already got, our family is precious. We're looking at 40% of the stock now, again, already now being allocated, only $10.99. Oh, you've got to get this into your basket. Give a pick a home. Look, have them, lovely. 423453. And also don't forget, if you check out on the website as well for that one, you may find another little piggy as well that would like to join that family. Now, also, our Wavy Words proving really popular. A quarter of the stock of these, sorry, actually half of the stock, I beg your pardon, half of the stock has also been allocated there. Only $14.99. It's got all your sentiments you're going to need. Beautiful soft there with the scroll to be used. 865518.
I'm sorry, did you say I beg your pudding?
Yeah, I beg your pudding. I've always said, do you ever said, have you had that, I beg your pudding before? No. It's just me then. I do beg your pudding. Right, I think that's a bit of an update on where we are. So you'll use that one. That should be one of the sentiments.
It should, yeah.
I beg your pudding.
I'm not sure how popular that is.
No, it won't.
Is it just
I'd
you?
buy one. I'd buy it.
Where are you from?
Well, all over. I'm not quite sure. St Neots, but now live in Yorkshire, so I get all my mixes muxed up.
Okay.
So, Debbie, Sarah, Vicky, what are we? What
I
are you
answer
looking
to
at?
oi, anything.
Anything goes here today. It's a weekend. What are you going to be looking at?
Well, I was going to show you the finished card that Vicky just made.
Yes, please. Yes.
With the added diamond glaze. So I angle it. Can you see?
That is beautiful.
The diamond glaze. So it's just on the little stamen. So diamond glaze is a glaze as well as an adhesive. So we mix it with glitters and different things.
Now I've got that here, and we've got the 3 nibs as well that go with this, isn't it?
And 3 pins.
And the 3 pins.
Yes, which should be inside the nibs,
They
just
are.
so they stay
I've got
together.
them right here. Can you explain then how this will work then regarding?
Right. Well, when it comes, the tip, it has a lid on it, so you just take off the small lid and snip the top of the point off.
Okay, okay.
And so when you start, you have a fairly, it depends where you snip it, how far down,
Right.
as to how big the hole is.
Okay, okay.
So how much diamond glaze will flow out of the hole.
Yeah, of course, I'm with you on this.
So if you want to do some really fine detail, we've included these nickel-plated nibs, so, and they're kind of like self-tapping. So it just screws on.
Okay.
If I can show you, I've got...
You got one there that you can
yeah,
show this?
I've got one here.
Okay.
So you just pop it on, and then you just twist it. And as I say, it's like a self-tapping screw.
I see.
It's now attached. Never shake your diamond glaze, because we don't want air bubbles.
Oh, right,
So-
right. No, I
Yeah,
see.
because it's a glue and it's a glaze. So once you've got your tip on, you can then just do your fine, just squeeze out a little bit of pressure. Oh, this is new, so it has, I have air bubbles. I didn't shake it, but it did travel in the car today.
Right.
If I put my glasses on, I can see what I'm doing. So tiny little, there we go, we're getting there now.
Oh, so you really can have control of real
Yes.
detail on this.
That's right. And so when you stop using it, you pop the pin back into that hole, that teeny tiny hole, and it just keeps it clear.
Got you.
But when you've finished for the day, wash it. Take the nib off, wash it in warm water, and then you put the screw top back on. So it's
Okay.
sealed, because you want to keep it sealed.
Right, right.
Because it is a glue, so it will dry. If you leave it open, it might clog.
I got you.
So that's why we give you 3 tips and 3 pins.
Perfect.
So you can-
$9.99 only. 644-140. Really good to go for. Again, you get precision when you actually place it in exactly where it's going to go. This dimensional adhesive is going to be perfect, again, for just getting that little extra detail onto your project. 644-140. Okay, so then, thank you for that one. What are we looking at next then, Sarah?
I'm going to use the Paisley Background and the Wavy Words. Yep, that's it.
It's like a really
Forgotten
simple
already.
recipe, really.
So I'm going to start with my Wavy Words. Now, I have been converted to the hingy things. Platforms? Stamping platforms.
Stamping platforms.
That's the one. I've been converted. I wasn't
I'm
keen
sorry,
to
I feel like
begin
I've
with.
been rubbing off on people, really, with
Oh
names.
no, I always call it a hingy thing.
Oh, a hingy thing.
A hingy thing.
Okay.
It's the stamp thing with hinges on. There aren't many. So I'm going to pop that in there. So you will need to use the foam sponge thing that comes with it. God, I've lost all my words today.
See, it was my fault.
Yeah,
Details
it
of
is.
this are at the bottom of your screen, by the way.
So I'm going to use there's 2 banners in the set. So am I going to use the small banner? Am I using the small banner? Yeah. So I'm going to pop that in there. And I'm using kind of a pigment hybrid ink pad, because this is a gold shiny paper. So I did find that the VersaFine Clair didn't dry
Oh,
on this one, but this one
it
does.
did or it didn't?
It didn't.
It didn't?
It didn't
Okay.
dry. But because we're new to clear stamps, kind of, I had to experiment and find out all the different ink pads that will and won't work. Like the new Stays On Pigment ink pads, they are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
But they're solvent based. So it's not ideal to put them direct on your clear stamps.
Oh, I see.
But
I see.
if you use your clear ink pad first, it creates a barrier. Then you can put the solvent ink on.
Right.
But don't use the solvent cleaner.
By the way, if you were interested in the diamond glaze to go with, we're approaching half the stock already, and we literally have only just shown that. You've only just shown that yourself, haven't you, Sarah? So we
Yeah.
are now already approaching half the stock. And sorry to interrupt you, but I thought, blimey, that's going really quickly. $9.99, 644-140. Sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to
That's
interrupt.
okay. That's fine. I keep doing it to you. So the 2 banners are different sizes. You've got the really long one, and this is the shorter one. So not all of the words fit in this one.
Right.
But I think at least half of them do. So I've chosen the Thinking of You. So the reason we did this in the clear is so it's easy to position the words inside the banner. You can see where they're going.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't need a lot of pressure. because of the sponge.
This
Where's
is a
my
sentiment
cleaning?
that's really pertinent to now, isn't it? Where a lot of people not had a chance to
What
see
people you can't see.
No, exactly.
Yes. You can tell them that you're thinking of them. You just can't see them or hug them. Or
Yeah.
So I'm just going to set that aside to dry. And I'm going to take out the Paisley background. So I've pre-coloured the card with my wilted violet. And then I'm going to stamp the Paisley in the same colour on top. I do like tone on tone.
Right.
I'm a kind of a clean, right angles
Everything,
kind of
everything in its
crafter.
place in a
Yeah.
nice sort of order.
Yeah.
Is Vicky the same?
No, she's
Ah.
the complete opposite.
Oh.
That's why it works well.
Who's the most? Who has the most creative flair and?
She does.
And she does.
Yeah, she does. I'm the organised one.
Who has the most creative strops? Hey, listen, all creators have a little. We all have a little
We
strop
don't do
sometimes,
strops.
even just with ourselves.
I think we're a bit old for strops. That's what the teenagers are for.
Yeah.
So, because there's so much rubber on this one, it takes usually a couple of inkings.
Right.
Although it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It is a really lovely stamp, the Paisley.
It just reminds me of the inside of books.
Yes.
And those kind of, we've got another one that's similar, that's the kind of the feathers, which is also inside books. I like those kind of books. They're usually a bit smelly though, because they're old.
Yeah. it is.
Let's see. I think that is nice. It's all there. So I need to clean this because I'm going to use it. So I'm just using water.
That is
Get rid of the
lovely, that.
purple. Okay, so again, we're going to leave that to dry. And I'm going to use the Amazing Glaze with a Twinches. So you probably haven't seen our Twinches.
I haven't seen.
Our Twinches.
No, 20s.
Twinches.
I thought you said I can't remember my 20s. I haven't seen the 20s. No, I haven't.
Twinches. We have Twinches.
I'd love to remember the 20s.
Would you?
Not the era, I mean just my age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is a Twinchy. It's a 2-inch by 2-inch
Okay.
square cardboard kind of paper topped. It comes in sheets. They're on the website. And I'm going to cover it. So I've got my well-worn clear ink pad. Well, we'll do it that way around. So I just need to cover it with the clear ink so that the powder sticks.
So we've got about 15 minutes left on the show, and we also
Really?
want. Yeah, I know.
Where did that go?
I know. See, doesn't it go? It goes so quick when your sister's doing the work on the VT. But we will also like to try and get in Vicky's other demonstration as well, if we've got time to fit that one in.
Yes.
How's that going to fit in with yourselves and the? I'm just asking because just interested to know.
Well, I only need a couple more minutes on this one.
All right. We can do that. We can definitely do that. We'll make sure.
So I'm melting the Amazing Glaze, which is the thick embossing powder. So it's an extra thick, clear powder. The air conditioning slows it down though.
I see.
So, but because I'm well practiced at doing this, I can pick it up and drop it back in. If you're using it for the first time, I would recommend maybe leaving it to cool just for a
Okay.
couple of minutes,
Okay.
then re-inking and repeating the process.
Okay. Right.
But I know how to pick it up, usually without burning myself, so
Yeah. Don't do that.
no. And I'm going to go for a third layer, so we've got nice,
Ooh.
thick,
You've gone for deluxe.
smooth. Oh yeah.
569495 if you'd like to go for these. 11.99 for the actual for the inches and twinches. 240 pop out little cardboard squares that work for you. So really, really nice. And don't forget again the amazing embossing powder we've got down at the bottom of the screen for you as well. 891309. It's all there for you if you want to pop those in. Don't forget we'll be doing the draw in just about 10, 11 or 12 minutes time. If you've made a purchase in this hour, it's up for grabs. That beautiful love heart. and that wonderful background that you can see there is up for grabs. All you got to do is make a purchase in this hour, check out right about 1:45, and your name could be pulled out of the hat and you could be the winner of that. I can hear stamping.
Prepping my next couple of layers. So I'm just about to heat my 3rd layer, and then I'm going to colour it gold.
All right.
And I've pre-inked my stamp with a pigment ink because I'm going to stamp into it. But you must always ink your stamp so that the powder will release it. You don't want it covered in a gooey mess.
Got you. By the way, the diamond glaze, can I just double check? Did we say that's almost gone? It is limited. The diamond glaze, that's proving really, really popular.
I've got another shipment coming, so we can bring it back next month, end of July.
Right, so if you want it for this month, make sure you get it in and out of your checked out of your basket as quickly as you can. It is limited stock, 644140. With Dad saying, yeah, last 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're back on the 28th of July.
That's when you're next back in?
Yes.
Will that be Vicky or yourself?
Usually me, because I do all the chatting. Well, that depends, you know, what state the country's in at that point, doesn't it?
Exactly. Every day is a new day. That is looking lovely already, isn't it, that?
So I always do 2 layers of the colour.
Right.
Just in case, when you push in with your stamp, you don't want to displace the colour. You end up with a clear section.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to do a 2nd layer of gold. But obviously you can do this with... It's the amazing glaze is the important bit to build the layers. The colour you put on top can be any embossing powder. Sometimes we use our twinkle glitter embossing powders. You can mix the colours if you're feeling brave. If you don't like it, put some ink on top, put a different colour on it.
See, you can always cover up.
Exactly, so there's no wasting it. Right, so this is going to be my last gold layer. Move this away. Got my stamp ready. Oh, not the lid.
The glaze, by the way, diamond glaze has now technically sold out. So if you got that into your basket, congratulations, well done. But it now has technically sold out. So well done indeed. It has gone there for $9.99. We've got just a couple minutes left on the demonstration. I was going to give a quick rundown because we know we want to put on lovely Vicky's last demonstration for as well, just while the heating's going on. Is that okay, Sarah? Just while you're
I've just got a few seconds. I'm going to stamp into it.
Perfect.
So I'll shout, shall I?
You should shout when you're ready. Yeah, just shout out there. So I'll give a very, very quick rundown for you. We have got the sweet pea that is there $9.99 if you've got the sweet pea details on there. And there you can see your beautiful image that you can find, which is gorgeous. She's finished smelting now and doing that.
Smelting?
Smelting. Smelting and melting.
I'm learning lots of new words today. So you go in with your stamp gently but firmly, and then just hold it in place for a few seconds, and then I can let go and it will cool. So if you want to continue while this cools, and then I can reveal.
Lovely. Oh, wait for the big reveal. Thank you very much indeed. Now, we talked about the wavy words, and that's exactly what we've got for you here. Again, proving very, very popular indeed. $14.99 only. We've got all of those occasions there for you. Caesar's greetings. Happy Christmas. We've got thinking of you. Happy birthday for you. We've got the good luck. Happy anniversary. Stay safe. Again, some really poignant ones in there at the time we're at the moment. So 16 stamps in total for $14.99. 865518 if you'd like to go for those and add those into your basket. We've just mentioned the sweet pea for you as well, which again proving very, very popular. All the floral ones are looking absolutely fantastic. Again, they are stunning if you want to go for that. It's only $9.99, 058998, which is absolutely fantastic price point. So you can see again, really, really busy. The fuchsia also, you're loving these, and they are all stunning in their own right. In fact, if you are spoiled for choice, go for them all because you will not be disappointed with the quality. $9.99 again for you. 025854 is what you're looking at. 025854 if you'd like to look at those. We've also got the lily, which was used in our first of our demonstration that was on video for you. It is absolutely beautiful. Again, proving very, very popular. 193554 and again $9.99. If you're looking for that really big foliage to work with, then again, this is going to give you lots and lots and lots of options to do so. It really is beautiful. We've also got our Family is Precious, and I love these. I think they're the finest finest looking cute little pigs I think I've ever met. They are stunning. If you want to go for these ones, they are great at $10.99. Don't forget, you can actually work with these where you can cut off the family is precious if you didn't want to have that actually as part of your picture. That's no problem at all. 42345 is your item code. Those. And again, lastly, here in the background, we've got our beautiful Paisley that Sarah is working with as we speak. 493902. Again, $14.99. You've got about a minute or so to get these into your basket and checked out again if you'd like to be included in our prize draw for our family favourites. So we'll announce our winner in around about 4 or 5 minutes time or so. So you've still got time if you would like to do that. Sarah, thank you for that. I hope that was okay. A speedy run down the counter. How we left you for a big reveal.
Well, I've just pulled it off.
Oh, look
Can
at
you
this.
see there? And then this is
beautiful.
the finished sample. So you will get a little bit of overhang, but I just trim that off with the scissors, all the excess bits, to give you a nice smooth edge. And then you can see I've got the banner and I've just mounted it on a couple of layers.
That looks amazing. To think that that is, apart, obviously you've got the congratulations, you've got the sentiments in there, but to think that that card has been done with that one stamp, that's phenomenal. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, you just think of the different colours
Yes.
you could do it. So if it's for a silver wedding anniversary, do it all in silver,
Yeah,
or a
of course.
ruby, do it in red sparkle.
Daring. That's lovely.
Okay, so now we're going to use the piggies. The piggies and some more twinches. This time I'm going to use 4. So if you've seen us use them before, we keep the section, they come in a sheet and they've got a border around it.
Right.
So we keep a section of the border to put inside the hingy thing so that it's not too close to the edge, because you can't stamp too close to the edge. And then we just use the magnets to make sure it stays in place there so it doesn't move. And then we take the piggies and position them. Because I do find with Sherry's designs, because she puts lots of little details in.
Right, yes.
So we do like to stamp it several times to get all of the little details.
There is something that is actually very, very cute. It's the little hairs around the ears, etc., and just on the features on the face, isn't it?
Little tufts and little bows around their necks and little faces.
They are very, very cute.
So you can see it's not all there, because also the tiles, they kind of dip in between where they meet, so it just needs a little extra inking. Quite often I find it easier to turn the hinges towards me and then lean on it, depending how high the counter is. When I arrived today, the counter was about 4 foot high. I think they forgot how short I am.
But the team changed it for you.
They, of course, yes. She looked at me and went, I will move it.
No words were even spoken. That's how good they are. That's how good they are.
Let's pop that out of the way. So that needs to be heat set before I can watercolour. And actually I masked it. I created a mask with our Eclipse masking tape, which is currently out of stock, but we will have that back by the end of the month as well.
Okay, great.
So we'll just let that dry for a second, and I'm going to show you what I did on the crease card with the Wavy Words.
The sentiments, by the way, the Wavy Words, we've got limited. Got limited stock now, just to let you know. So if they were on your radar, please be quick. I'm thinking for yourself more than anything, but they are limited stock. 865518.
So the way I got these kind of straight lines but wavy.
Yeah.
As I angled the card on an A4 sheet, so the corners, and then I put it on a ruler. So it's in the middle of the ruler, and then I use the top of the ruler at the bottom of the other word to make sure it all lines up. Yeah, as I said, I like straight lines.
Yeah. But that's okay.
So we can just... So it's pretty straight for a wave.
So when do you do colouring in?
I do.
I bet you never go outside the line, do you?
If I'm cutting it out, I do. I have to make the effort to go outside the line. But it does make it easier to cut it out, because then you don't get any white edges.
I love the fact you justified.
Yeah.
There is something that's really nice and simple about that, but really effective. Certainly when you see them all together like that, though, Sarah, when you put that just that lovely soft line, almost sort of ocean-like, wave-like sort of crest that you get in.
Well, that's it. I mean, if it was a straight word, I wouldn't even attempt to do this kind of background with it.
Right.
Because it would annoy me that they wouldn't be perfectly straight.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it doesn't matter because they have movement anyway.
That's a great idea with the ruler, though, as well. That is fantastic. Oh, the Wavy Words, by the way, have now technically sold out. So congratulations if you managed to get there into your basket in time and out of. And who knows, we'll announce our winner soon of who's actually won from this hour's prize draw. So wait, you never know. You may be getting that gorgeous love heart and background. That is absolutely beautiful. Also comes with the anti-static pad as well, so you're going to get all of that included. We'll find out who you are very, very shortly. Yeah, very, very soon, in fact.
So to colour the background, I put the masking, eclipse masking tape on so that I can sponge around it. And because the twinches have a very slightly shiny surface, it's easy to move the ink around or to tap it on. But you can watercolour on, you can use pens, pencils, paints. It's quite forgiving.
The nice thing about these, because the stamps are so lovely as well, that actually you can get away with doing very minimalist kind of work on these, and yet you still get a lovely
one
image.
of the cards, one of the samples I made was on craft card.
Was that with the piggies?
Yes. So it takes a lot less colouring, really.
Oh, okay.
I used some chalks to colour it with.
Oh, yes, I've got some on here, yes. Is this the one we got here, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
I see, yes, I see what you've done, yeah.
I
Really
do it with
lovely.
chalks or with pencils, but craft card is quite forgiving and you don't need to put so much colour and shading in.
No, of course not, That's really lovely. We've got around just under 3 minutes left.
So I'm just adding some, my vintage photo. And then I have a small tin of watercolours. Where did I drop the sponge? These are my watercolour crayons. So when I reveal the piggies,
Look.
you can see. So, and what I like to do is start with a really pale pink and then build up when I'm watercolouring.
Oh, okay.
It would help if I heat set a bit more. Now, where did I put the heat gun? There it is. I'm not used to so much space.
But I'd imagine you're pretty tidy as a crafter, though, aren't you?
Pretty tidy, yeah.
Very tidy.
No, not very tidy.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far we could go with that.
Pretty tidy.
Pretty tidy.
Yeah, pretty tidy. I don't have everything out at once.
If getting lines straight and things like that, was, I thought, I can't imagine there'd be too much mess on the desk.
Pretty tidy. So I like colour matching things, and I'm not good at clashing colours.
Right.
Mind you, my daughter's been experimenting on my hair. So
was it
a month ago, I had pink, orange and yellow at the same time. Oh,
wow.
As opposed to currently, it's just a little bit of pink.
Well, that's just showing off having that many hairs. I think I've had that many in my lifetime. We've got just under 2 minutes, just letting you know where we are. We've got do we have a winner, by the way? Oh, I'm just going to announce a winner. We've got a winner of our lovely Love Heart. There we go. Rosemary Elwood, congratulations. Well done indeed to you from everybody here as well. Sorry? Oh, I should be cheering and jumping.
Yeah, you should.
Yay! Congratulations, Rosemary! Go, Rosemary! Go, Rosemary! Go, Rosemary! Oh, yes. Sorry, that was a dad dance. Look, you don't get that every hour. Like, I need to sit down for another one now I've done that. Congratulations, Rosemary, from all of us. Enjoy that. And lovely to have your company with us as well. This is fantastic. Look, I'm glad it's another 2 hours before I choose a winner. Shout that one out. That's great. Well done indeed to you. There we are. I think we're towards it. Are we almost at the finish there?
finished.
Oh, it's all finished. Look, you see what I was doing with Dad dancing? That is fantastic, that. I love it.
Put diamond glaze on the snouts and the eyes.
Ooh.
Can you see? I don't know if you can see it on there.
Just
but
a
it's
little,
just
just to bring it out
shiny-
and just take it through. There we are.
Shiny
Yes.
noses and eyes.
I see it now on the nose.
Just to highlight those little bits.
Little snouts.
Yeah.
They're lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Sarah, thank you so much indeed
Thank you.
for all of those as well, and all the demonstrations. In fact, thank you for being with us, and thank you for your time. It's been a real pleasure to be with you today. Thank
And
you.
you, thank
you
you.
so much indeed. Will you say hello to your sister, Vicky
Vicky,
Stroke Debbie?
yeah.
Thank you so much, Ian. I really hope that you've enjoyed this hour. The stamps are fantastic. Whatever it is you've managed to choose from this hour, when you get them home, have a lot of fun with those as well, and I'm sure they're going to really add towards all the fantastic crafting that you do. From Sarah and myself for now, thank you so much for joining us in this hour, but don't go anywhere, we've got more after this.